So let me just mute my stuff quickly. Then I was looking at Nasdaq. This dude is making money and saying he's not making anything. Okay. The start of this live stream is very scuffed, but we'll get there. We will get there. Okay. So I'm looking at Nasdaq on my other screen right now. Actually, let's switch over to it here. I saw we just pushed up. My target was on the daily chart for buy side though. No, 4-hour chart, not daily. Oh, it already got mad even. It was over there. Got mad. This one, remember Neil was, I don't know if he's here, but yeah. What do you mean worst day? It's only worst day for you because you missed out on the trade, and I don't think that's a big deal, you know. Just because you missed out on it doesn't mean it's better than a losing trade. It's better than a losing day. So I wouldn't cry about it, you know. I wouldn't cry about it. You should celebrate the day. But yeah, remember we talked about how this could be used to push up because we already tagged on the inverted gap right there. So we could just go for buy side liquidity now. ES has already reached the buy side liquidity, so just keep that in mind as well. We didn't even tap the other block to push up. We just pushed up. Literally as we opened from Asia, we just grinded up from there. Didn't really hesitate or anything. Same with YM. I saw you were in YM. I don't know where your TP is, but you should be enjoying some nice profits right now. Yeah. I feel like crying. This guy, calm down. It's not that deep. And why was the New York opening creating this much momentum? Like, what the heck? What's going on? It wasn't even New York opening. This was like 8:15. This is weird. This is 8:15 that created this. It wasn't even New York opening. I thought it was New York opening that did it. But it wasn't. Well, at least we have a target for Nasdaq PSL. And we already did the double purge over there. We swept the highs first. And then we went for the lows secondly. So swept the highs, swept the lows before pushing up. That's a nice trade because that's a buy stop entry, making it something like this. Basically 5R. Well, 4R, not 5. 930 retracement. Hopefully, man. Hopefully we retrace. Yeah, hopefully we retrace at 930 to continue this. Because I'm looking at, you see how over here, right, on the left side, every time we pushed up, price went down. Every time we pushed up, price went down. Every time we had a bullish candle, we had a bearish expansion to the downside. So now, that means that every bullish candle, right, supported lower prices. Every bullish candle supported lower prices, something like that. So now, I'm expecting the opposite to happen. I'm expecting those same candles that supported lower prices to act as support now to continue higher. So I would look for, let's say we get a fair value gap created here. I'd look for a retracement to buy it up. Of course, being greedy, being a human being, I'll wait for something like this instead of anything higher, which I would still prefer with a confirmation though. But let's see how it goes. Let us see how it goes. Yo, bro. Hello. It's probably evening on your guys' side, so good evening and welcome. Just ending the week with another live stream. It's nothing fancy, right? There's no there are no events or anything like that. This is just to conclude the week, to talk, maybe a little bit of a psychology session, maybe, we'll see. Something. We're just here to chill, right? There's no stress. And then, round up the week. I might see, I don't know. I might actually take Nasdaq today if it gives us something solid. But I'm looking for something. For now, nothing yet. I'm just looking through my other charts here, and I'm seeing that silver was actually a better sell today than gold. If you were bearish, I mean. Not saying that everybody is, right? So when we look at gold, this is what we've done so far. And then looking at silver, this is what silver has done. So if you were bearish, this was the one to play. Liquidity sweep, break lower, retracements, entries. YM is better. You were on YM. I asked if you're out or you're still in it. You're still on YM. And then DXY is just chilling out. You know what will be surprising? Today we have no news, right? The economic calendar is so clean today, so empty right now, right? I feel that even though it's so empty, we might get a surprisingly volatile or active day today. That's the shocking thing right now, because I've seen it happen multiple times in the past, right, where we had no news events whatsoever on a normal day, and that one move that people have been waiting for the whole week decides to play out on that one day with no news. It happens. So you never know. Dollar could just decide to push up now after taking out a lot of people. Could also decide to melt off, who knows? But yeah, okay, you're holding YM, that's cool. You could either hold it till Nasdaq hits its own high, because keep in mind that ES has already cleared its high, so we have an SMT right now. We got buy side liquidity there cleared. That same breaker that I wanted to sell from was used as support now for higher prices. This purple line, this purple area, that's the daily inverted gap. Let's try and zoom out to it. It's this one, also used to push up. So I don't know if we'll continue higher from here or if we'll get some sort of rejection. If we're gonna continue higher, then my guy, you can even hold the YM all the way to the all-time high, so yeah. And then gold, trader, you said that you're looking for buys on gold. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is me being transparent, right? I actually bought gold. I bought gold from this rejection block. That's my only trade today. I bought gold from the rejection block, and I want to take it to the buy side liquidity for a clean 7 hour. You can see my thing is written 7.01 there. So I'm already in on gold. But of course, because we've already pushed up, this is what my setup looks like. So right here, we had a CB, right? We had a bearish fair value gap. When we pushed up and disrespected the fair value gap, I decided to move my stop loss to break even. So right now I'm risk-free. I'm risk-free on gold. Even if it stops me out, so be it. It's better to not gain anything than to take a loss, in my opinion, of course. So yeah, I'm risk-free on gold right now. If it stops me out, so be it. If it pushes up, that'll be cool. We have these equal highs here to consider taking a partial at. Not perfectly equal, but relatively equal. Because we got liquidity taken already that side. So yeah, could consider taking some partials if you were in a trade similar to this. But you said that you're looking for one more sweep, a sweep of this low, and I'm guessing a sweep of this low to buy here, right? I'm assuming you want to buy here. The reason I'm assuming that is because this area is also a 4-hour order block. So I'm assuming that your setup looks something like this, right? Something like that. I don't know why this expanded to the moon. Like, what the heck? What's going on here? What is happening here? Why is it profit level at 3K? Is that a prophecy? Maybe it is. But yeah, 2800 is the all-time high. So yeah, I'm guessing your setup looks something like this, right? Because that's the 4-hour order block. Dollar is pushing up heavy. That's cool. It's cool to see. You know what's funny about this 4-hour order block? In the morning when I wanted to buy, when I was contemplating an entry for gold buys, right? I looked at 3 areas for possible buys. If I had the money, I was gonna set 3 different orders at those areas. The first one was this order block. Actually, 4 areas. First one was this order block, right here on the 1 hour. Second entry was this rejection block. That's the one I ended up taking, which I just closed off now, near break even. So yeah, so be it. I closed off this entry now. If it comes back, I'll consider retaking it. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But yeah. So this is my second area of entry. The third area is this one that I just showed you guys now, the 4-hour order block. Let me actually go to the 4-hour chart so it's clearer. This is what it looks like on the 4-hour. It's this order block. It's even a proportion block because we came off of another order block right there. So this is my second area of interest, right? Second area of interest. I don't know why this keeps pushing up like that. And then of course we could target the buy-side liquidity here or the all-time high, because on the daily chart it looks like it's going for the all-time high. Yeah, but at the same time I had the 4th entry, which is on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame we have that juicy looking order block with a fair value gap. That's a very big area of interest in my opinion to buy this back up. So when we go down on the 1 hour chart to see all those levels, right, we can see that if we're going to go for this daily order block, right, this blue area, you can see I labeled it as the daily order block. If price is gonna go all the way there, it means those people buying this rejection block like me would be stopped out, right? It means I'll be stopped out. And then those people buying this 4-hour order block as well would be stopped out for the daily level to hold. So yeah, the daily entry would look maybe something like this. I don't know, but maybe like an entry at that gap, you know, wider stop loss at the bottom of the gap, and then target the same buy-side liquidity. It'll be like it'll be a smaller stop loss, a smaller risk reward ratio, but I would rather enter this daily order block. Let me put it that way. I would rather get stopped out here, and wait for the daily order block to enter. Honestly, I'd rather take that. So let's see if gold is going to take out this low where my theorized stop loss would have been. I say theorized because I remember I closed it just now manually. So yeah, I'm saying all these things even though I don't know where your entry is. I assume that your entry was this 4-hour order block, but you didn't really say. You just said previous 4-hour low. Yeah, so this low. But where would you enter from? After it takes this low, where would you enter? Would you just enter a turtle soup entry? How would you place your stop loss then? Or would you take the order block that I was pointing at? Because that sounds better if you're looking at the 4-hour chart. I would say take this proportion block, stop loss at the low of it. But yeah, I'm completely out of my buys now. I'm just gonna wait and see. I would rather price go down, maybe give me an opportunity to re-enter and buy if it's gonna push up. If it's gonna melt, then bro, I'm watching that daily order block. If it's gonna melt, I'm watching this daily order block. I'd rather take it from this daily. And I think when it takes out this buy side, it's gonna go even higher than expected. So I'd rather take this. But let's see what happens now. Too many purple lines on my screen. Let me get rid of that. That's unnecessary. That's also unnecessary. Let's label this one appropriately as our H4. Bullish. Why is it in small caps? Bullish order block. How did I type it in small caps twice? That is incredible. I'm gonna put that to our right and on top. Make the text a little bit more visible. Slap is 77% there. So yeah, it really looks like it's gonna take that low that you wanted, trader. You look for lower time frame confirmation. Okay, that's cool. So you wait for a sweep first, right? Of this low, this 5 o'clock low, the 5 a.m. low. Wait for a sweep and then you look for some lower time frame confirmation to buy it back up. Or you could wait for this to sweep and also wait for this to sweep. Then look for confirmation from the 4-hour. When you say lower time frame, do you mean the M15? Because that's the only time frame I would trust on a lower time frame. Sometimes M5, but M15 is my go-to time frame for lower time frames, you know. But of course, you do see me post M5 charts, even M1, even seconds charts. It's just that I haven't paid for TradingView premium stuff, so I haven't really sent those seconds charts in a while. You see the way Nasdaq is pushing with low, like literally this is all low resistant liquidity. That's why it's not even resistant at all to clear that buy side. It's just pushing aggressively. That's insane. That is insane. This makes me think that the rest of the New York session on Nasdaq will be messy. Because if this is happening now, I expect, you know, small range, big range, small range, big range. So maybe the PM session might be cool. Maybe the New York PM session might be fine, but right now I don't really trust it too much. Yeah, it's gonna take out that buy side. Neil, you're still on the US 30, so that's cool. Yes, I guess it's just pushing even more. Of course it is. This was a nice market maker buy model, but I was not paying attention to it until now. So yeah, if I was putting a buy limit at this order block, for example, because it took liquidity, I would not have been filled. I would have had to take a buy stop to get filled here. So there's no way I can say I wish I was part of that move there. Even the places I wish I entered from, I don't think I would have been tagged in anyway. So yeah, Neil, if you're still here on the stream, I'm responding to your private messages, man. I'm gonna respond live. But yeah, you're saying I said I was mostly on survival mode this week because yeah, I took some losses in the beginning, so I made a recovery. But yeah, literally today is my only profitable day, so I could not profitable day, realized profits, because I've been holding swings, right? Yeah, like today was the only day I can say that I have like realized profits, so that's why I said what I said. It's not like I was not trading this whole time. I was, but you know, I was fighting in the beginning with everything. So yeah, that's why. Also, I took Euro and NZD sells. Remember the one I sent you guys in the morning on NZD? Those ones. So the sell side liquidity. And then Euro, you know, from the last stream that I've been holding that. That one hasn't really gone anywhere, it's stagnant, but I'm still holding this. So yeah. Hasn't really done anything. NZD has been falling much more than though, and that's the one that you said you closed off, so that's crazy. Yeah, to be specific, 15 minutes CISD exactly. Changing the state of delivery on the M15 is the way to go. Literally, if I could trade an entry model and an entry time frame, it would be exactly that. The M15, changing the state of delivery, it's the best. It's the best when it comes to risk reward ratio. It's the best when it comes to getting reactions like right now. And it can easily turn into a swing trade. Well, an intra-week trade. I don't know what swing means to everybody, right? So, intra-week for sure. Intra-week. So yeah, we gotta wait for next week. Nah, for sure, man. Not much else is left. That's why I wanna see what Nasdaq does, though. I wanna see if it gives us a nice SMT. Oh, look at that. We've cleared the buy-side liquidity. I wanted to see if it gives us a nice SMT, some lower time frame scalps or something like that. But now that it's reached the objectives that I had from the beginning of the week, I don't know. I think I'll just leave it. I'll mostly monitor and see if there's anything juicy. But right now I don't see anything. It's crazy because I've had a sub count. I've had a subscriber target of 420. I think you can see it on the top right of the screen. I've wanted to reach 420 subs for a few months now. Yeah, since I started live streaming properly. And we're finally 3 subscribers away from there. So, if you guys haven't already, I know there's only a few of you this time. But if you haven't already, please don't forget, just like the stream. Like the stream. Click on the like button down below. And then of course tickle the subscribe button. Just smash it. Or not, caress it or whatever you're into. Just yeah. We're almost there. 3 subscribers away. Well, yeah. I would have been tagged out of my trade at break even right there if I held it. So I'm glad I closed it a little bit higher. At least some profit, right? Some profit, very tiny profit, but basically feels like break even for me. So yeah. I just want to see gold break through this swing low now. Whether I'm bullish or bearish, right now, if you ask me, gun to my head, where is gold going? I'm expecting this swing low to be next. Why do you keep saying what a day, my guy? Calm down. What's happening that side? You've been profiting. You've been profiting today. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the problem? I don't see the problem. It seems like it's been a very okay day from what you've been, from the trades you've taken, unless you took something else and saying, oh, you just mostly complain about missed trades. If you're saying missed trades, then yeah, okay, yeah, no, for sure. Even for me, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say what a day. I'm going to say what a day if you're talking about missed trades, because yeah, there are a few missed trades here. Trades from today. Oh, you mean NQ? Yeah, I missed it completely. We talked about it today, but I don't know. I just stopped monitoring it. You should have been monitoring it, my guy. You should have told me. You should have. Oh, nah. Also, the thing is, with the way we trade, right? As in, like most of us right now, most ICT traders. We usually trade a pullback, right? We usually trade a pullback. Even the 2022 model says that we should wait for a pullback and stuff, like market structure shift. We break, return to the breaker, then we buy. Like for example, this would have become a breaker, right? We got a sweep of the lows right there, traded lower, broke it, so this becomes the market structure shift. So we would have expected something like this either way. So even if I was watching the charts, I was not gonna be able to take this trade just because of this. I would have only been able to catch this when it tapped into the inverted gap, but that's all. From this whole price action, no ways. That's what I'm saying to you now. I feel like I'm only going to be hunting for maybe scalps, like let's say 930 pushes up, right? And then we get some SMT at the highs there to trade it back into the 1 hour gap, something like that. Something like that. Scalps like that. But a continuation from this massive gap to the upside, that's insane. I don't even know where to enter from. I don't see where to enter from. If I wanted to enter. Without risking too much, of course. Because I'm greedy like that. Let's adjust these. Because of the time frame change. How's DAX? I think everyone wanted the buys, man. I think everyone wanted the buys on Nasdaq. DAX was making all-time highs. So where do you aim for? This was your trade. This was your trade, the one that you didn't hold through. You already hit the all-time high. And look at this. What are you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with this information? You're buying to the abyss. Maybe you can start looking at psychological levels like 21k there, for example. Something like that. 21k as a target. Do this, drop, and then pull it back to the left there. 21k, that's the next psychological level. Besides that, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this information, man. If we get some sort of break to the downside, some sort of retrace, some sort of pullback on a high time frame, we could target those equal lows eventually at some point, right? But right now, nothing is clear. Nothing is clear. I'm waiting for the equity market to open now, which is at how many minutes? About 19 minutes, I think. Something like that. In about 19 minutes, the equity market opens. So let's see how that plays out. Gold is giving me 50-50 vibes right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving me 50-50 vibes. I have a very nice plan, and I feel like it's gonna take it away from me. But honestly, this is what I would like. I would like to see us just fall off for TGIF. I mean, if we look at the weekly profile, right? This is Monday's price action. Monday opened, manipulated, made the low of the week, then expanded. Okay, sure, maybe it's a bit difficult to accept Monday as the low of the week, just like on Nasdaq and ES. Monday made the low of the week there, right? Let's say it's a little bit difficult, but yeah, we've pushed, right? We've pushed away from that level. This was roughly where we opened up. It's crazy because the same daily order block is around the Sunday opening price. So this to me really is an important level. So I'm expecting this to be the potential high of week. A retracement back into the weekly range, clearing this sell side and tapping the daily order block. Then we can look for continuation buys from next week. That sounds like a good plan. What do you guys think? That sounds like a good plan to me. Of course, we have the 4-hour order block there. We have all this stuff, but it honestly sounds like a good plan. I don't even know if these songs I'm playing are copyrighted or not. I'm just vibing. What do you guys think of this song? Is it fine? Hope it doesn't. Hope it's not too much. Hope it's not too loud. You know? Hope it's not too loud. I think the stream yesterday got copyright striked. I mean copyright claimed, not strike. Yeah, it did. It did. Was it yesterday? I don't even know. 16 Jan, yeah, it was yesterday. Let me go make some tea. I know it sounds weird having tea at the end of the day, but I just like tea, especially when I speak like this, when I talk too much. I'm still waiting for the equity market to open anyway, right? So for now, the most interesting chart that I'm seeing is gold. Interesting as in we still have targets that hasn't been met. YM made a new high of week. Russell made a new high of week. You know, the Nasdaq and ES also cleared the buy side and made a new high of week. So for me, it's like, well, objectives has been met. So what else is there to look at? The Bitcoin is gonna reach it. It's already reached the target. Look at that. Bitcoin already reached the target. So, you know, the target that I was looking for, of course, it could push up from here, but short-term target was here. 102.800. So yeah, and right now it's only the dollar that we are eyeing and gold. I say the dollar because I'm on Nasdaq, I'm on NZD USD and Euro dollar. So yeah, I'm watching those two very closely. Very closely, in fact. And my P&L here is looking nice, so that's cool. That's very cool. I'm adjusting one of my stop losses. I know you guys can see my screen, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's too loud. Is it actually too loud? Wait, let me reduce my speaker because I'm not wearing headsets. I'm not wearing headsets right now. I'm playing it from my thingy, my monitor, because it has like. How is it too loud? It's literally on 5% volume right now. I'm playing it straight from YouTube. Okay, is this better? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? If you want it slightly louder, of course, just let me know. I'm not muting myself yet. I'm gonna make the tea in a few minutes. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm joking, man. This guy. I actually don't know what it sounds like on your side. I normally check all these things like before sharing the link and stuff, but today I didn't check. So yeah, I'm gonna increase the volume now. Let's go have some tea, you know. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Just 3 minutes before the equity market opens. Unless I see something interesting, like right now, this is pretty interesting to me, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know why gold is not bending knees though. If dollar is pushing up, gold should be melting off, isn't it? Because it's XAU USD, but it's not. Rather, silver is doing that. So gold should just stop being stubborn and fall off so we can buy this thing. Yeah, you know. But it's fine. Patience pays. Patience pays. Should I leave it on gold or should I leave it on dollar? just let me know. Should I leave it on gold or leave it on DXY, the dollar index? I mean, while I go make the tea quickly, it's only 10 minutes till the market opens, so I'm not gonna be gone too long. We might find something on Nasdaq today, but we'll see. We might get a trade on Nasdaq. We still have that buy side there, so you know. I wonder when I'm going to go back to doing a challenge for a proper account. Bitcoin is probably gonna go to the all-time high, and that is interesting. Oh, so that's what happened. That is what happened. I was wondering what pushed Nasdaq. I just found out what happened. Okay, I'm gonna leave the stream on gold when I go, but it was literally Donald Trump that tweeted again. Remember back in the days when this guy tweets something? When Trump tweets something, we always get funny movements in the markets and stuff. We're basically getting the same thing right now, and that's crazy. Unprovoked on a random Friday with no news events.